What's going on, everybody? The Original Mako back with some more Vampire Survivors content. But before we get into the update, check the links down below. As always, I would really appreciate it. The top link will take you directly to the channel page, or the join page where you can join, become a member. For $5, you get access to exclusive content that cannot be seen anywhere else. So check that out. It helps out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Plus, you get some exclusive content with it. Also, Twitch link is down there. We stream 5 days a week. This game, Risk of Rain, a ton of roguelikes, a ton of just other games in general. We have a lot of fun, and I promise you would enjoy it over there. So check it out. I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, a few other links down there as well, but let's go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to be talking about the update that just happened. And the patch notes don't explain too much, so what I'm going to do is kind of show you guys what changed and give my take and do a little gameplay. I'm probably not going to do a whole run, but I'll try to get the new upgraded item and show off the new character a little bit. So the new things are a new passive, which is the tiramisu here. It's basically tiramisu. The passive gives something that is new in the game, which I can show off more with the new character, revives. So revives now exist, and the new character actually starts with +1 revive and gains another one at level 33. There's also a new power-up that is a revive at 50% health, and it's very expensive. So anyways, revive is in fact in the game now. So the tiramisu is a passive that gives a revive. I think it's similar to the duplicator. I haven't picked it up yet. Maybe we'll be able to see it here. But there's also the new character that I just showed you, and we'll be showing off in a second. But the other big thing is the Santa Water has an upgrade, Labora. Evolved Santa Water, damaging zones follow you and grow when they move. You upgrade it with the Attract Orb, and So it's kind of, the first time I read that, I was like, huh? But it'll still throw out all the Santa Water, as usual. But now, the best way you can see this is if you're just standing still. The zones will pull towards you, very slowly, but they will pull towards you and get bigger as they pull towards you. So they'll start overlapping with each other, depending on like your duration and cooldown. And just creates a whole big chunk of damage per second, essentially. But either way, let's just run a game real quick and kind of try to show off some stuff for you. So the new character starts with the cross. He has a +50% move speed buff, so he is very speedy, which is obviously nice. And I have seen a lot of people saying the new character is trash. What's the point of revives? A game like this, if you die, you're probably just going to die again right away anyway. And late game, I agree. But I am actually of the minority. I was just reading through the Discord a little bit. And but the minority of thinking that the revive is actually a pretty decent tool to have. And why, you might be asking? Well, for me, at least, as soon as I've almost beaten the character, or beaten the game with every character now, and I'm going to be looking for some fun challenges to do. Well, there's a leaderboard for this game that has, who's had the most kills in each map, who's had the most gold, the highest level, all that type of stuff. And, trying to compete with some of those runs is going to be something that I'm going to try to do because it sounds fun to me. And having a revive early game means something like this. These experience gems right there. I mean, obviously garlic clearly helps. But it's a lot easier to justify going for some stuff. Whether it's experience gems on the ground, and there's like a whole group of enemies, and you're like, oh man, I wish I could get these now. I'm so close to my level up, so close to getting my build ready. but I have to kite these enemies for another minute before I can get back there because there's just too many enemies. Well, I can just walk on in here, grab some stuff, and also the crown got buffed from 7% experience to 8% experience, which is actually a pretty solid buff. So anyway, you can kind of just throw your body in there and be like, listen, I'm trying to get my build finished ASAP. These experience gems are worth potentially dying for because you know you have a revive to fall back on. And potentially 2 if you're at level 33 or more with the new passive. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you're late game and you die, chances are you're just going to die again because your build's not going to get any better. And chances are you were, oh look, here it is, yeah. The Tiramisu, it lets you revive with 50% health. Let's just grab it so I have it unlocked. I'm sure that only has 1 tier. But basically, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you can get your build going at very, very, very fast. Like, you can be ready to legendary upgrade by 10 because you are assuring that you're able to get almost every single experience gem you can find without too much worry, because it'll still take a lot to kill you with early game enemies. And even if they do, you're like, oh, well, I have a revive. So what are you going to do to stop me? Nothing. And as soon as you use up your revive, you're like, all right, now I have to play a little bit more careful again. But same with going for, money on the ground or for floor chicken if you happen to get closer to dying. I think there's a lot of practical uses for a revive that haven't been mentioned. So I just felt like mentioning it. Yeah, I don't think it's the best character by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's probably below average compared to the characters, but I do think the revive has a place, and I think it could be a really interesting character to actually build around. I really do think it is, or to play around or to strategize around. Like, I don't have to be very careful around these enemies right now. I can literally just zoom in, like just fly. Oh, it does have 2, actually, just like the duplicator, like I predicted. Wow, I'm a genius. But yeah, I just think it's a solid character. I do. Well, slightly below average, but like not as bad as it's being made out to be. So that's my opinions. Let me know your thoughts on the new character. Once again, just being able to play a much less safe play style is always super nice. But anyways, after I've talked about that, from here on out, it's going to be a little awkward. Hopefully we can get to this Santa water soon, because as you guys know, most of my videos of gameplay, of runs, are from streams, where I'm usually talking to Twitch chat a lot. And this one is just a sit down and record because it's Saturday, and I don't stream on weekends. So here we are. Although the next video coming out later today is going to be another tier list, this time of all the weapons. So get ready for that. That should be a pretty saucy and exciting video. And yeah, I'm just really excited about all the changes that they're making to this game and how fast, these updates are coming out, because it's very rapid. And I really do appreciate that. There's going to be a whole new map. Hopefully, when this game gets, closer to its full release, there's like maybe some mod support going on, because that'd be pretty dope. And yeah, I mean, it's once again, I'll do a full review on this at some point, but it's never been easier to recommend a game to somebody, because I'd be willing to bet just about anything that you can get $3 worth of gameplay out of this game. Like, you can at least get your money's worth out of the game, regardless of how good you think it is. Like, even just 1 or 2 runs probably gets you $3 worth of game. Well, that might be pushing it, but it's still super, super easy game to recommend. It really is. But yeah, I'm excited to get into those challenges I was talking about with the the kill leaderboard and highest level and that type of stuff. I think it'll be really fun to challenge myself and challenge each build to reach its maximum capacity. It's going to be pretty saucy. Hello, bats. Goodbye, bats. As well as, oh man, there's so many things coming out in February, actually. It's kind of crazy. Oh. I mean, our only goal here is to get the Santa water upgraded. So if we stop seeing new weapons, that should lower the amount of weapons we'll see, which is good. Anyway, February, we've got, well, I guess the Risk of Rain 2 expansion is March 1st, but right after February. And then we have Elden Ring, February 18th. We've got Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, February 22nd. There's going to be a couple of hitters coming out, as well as, well, I don't know if this is in February. I still don't know when the release date is because they won't say anything. But Cult of the Lamb, my most anticipated game of the year. I am currently considering doing an uncapped subathon for the release of Cult of the Lamb. Not 100% sure how well that would work, because if it releases, you know, in March or later, not only am I going to have school, but I also have baseball to coach. So, I mean, I could very easily just leave the stream running. I would have to sleep if I do an uncapped subathon, but it'd be weird not being here most of the day at least, if I have like baseball or something. But we'll figure out the logistics when we get there. All I want is for them to give a release date, though, because I am so goddamn excited for that game. It's almost unhealthy how ready I am to play it. But hopefully you guys are excited for that, because I know I am. Oh, I should have gotten it. Well, I should just be getting passives. But yeah, next video today, another tier list. And there should be a third. Well, I haven't fully decided yet, but there should be a third tier list. I'm probably going to do a tier list on like floor drops. But I might wait for the game to get like 1 or 2 more floor drops. But that's not the one I was thinking of. Characters, right? Obviously, character tier list will absolutely be coming. So make sure you slap that subscribe button. I can't find any Santa water upgrades to save my life here. The whole point of this is just show off Santa water. That's it. Not do it. You know, we're not trying to get a 30-minute run going. Just want to show it off a bit. Game. So if we could just, you know, help me out with that, that'd be pretty cool. Also, if you're, you know, interested in Vampire Survivors content, there should be a video going up on the Shorts channel today or tomorrow on how to unlock the, how to unlock the secret characters. So make sure, you know, you're getting the action there by being subscribed to the Shorts channel. Ton of funny clips anyway, so probably want to be subscribed there anyway. And yeah, I'm super excited for all the game releases coming out. It's been a good year for gaming already. Well, technically this didn't come out this year, but I discovered it this year. So, also, I cannot believe how fast this game grew in terms of like player base and everything else. It's incredible. And huge congratulations to the developers. I don't know if it was like a one person or studio, but they deserve it. I mean, it was suggested to me by Twitch chat, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can, you know, the game just doesn't look great. It's not my style necessarily. But I was like, well, it's so cheap, I'll give it a try. Excuse me. So, I gave it a try, and as I was playing, I was like, when I downloaded this game, did they inject crack cocaine into my veins? Because for some reason, I don't really want to stop playing. But it's so like simple, and you know, obviously graphics are very retro, old school style. But I'm like, yeah, I just want to play more and more and then more after more. So, I mean, kudos. That's a sign of a good game. So, I might die on purpose at some point to show. Yeah, well, we'll just die here. Show you guys the revive. How am I not dead? Hello? What? Game over, but we can revive. Oh, also a fun little. Can I get some Santa water upgrades? What are we doing? Oh boy, fun little cool piece of information. If you have your revives available when you get to the end of the game, and oh my god, and the Reaper kills you, and you revive, and then you die again and revive, and you know, however many revives you have, you actually get extra money every time you revive. So for every, oh my god, for every revive you have available, you get some extra money at the end of the run, which is kind of, you know, cool way to farm some extra cash. Okay, there's 5. I mean, we're at 5, right? I mean, we're getting a lot. Oh my god, this is fucking unbelievable. Can I get some Santa water upgrades? We're getting a lot of level ups, but we are just not fucking finding. Oh. I don't want anything to be level 8 except for the Santa water. Oh my god. What is happening? Okay, there's 7. Please, on this next level up, please. So I'm gonna show off the Santa water. Oh my. This is borderline ridiculous. I just want to show off the new Santa water game. Is that so much to ask? Apparently it is. If this next upgrade doesn't give me it, I might throw, or I might... I was going to do something like throw a fit or have a conniption or have a cow. And I almost said I might throw a conniption, which I don't think makes sense. Okay, there's 2 chests down, so we're going to go for double opportunity. That's not Santa water. Alright, so we're just going to have to get it old school style. Come on, we're literally just, we're right there, we are right there. And the chest is actually slowly slipping out of my, oh, okay, so, ta-da, upgraded Santa water. So let me find a good spot to really show off, because it's hard to really see it when there's constant movement and a lot going on. So let's try to get through this little set of enemies fucking me. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned it, but the Santa water upgrade is the Attracto orb. Oh shit. So, you know, if you're trying to upgrade it, that's what it is. There's so many things right now. I just need a little space cleared out here. Just a wee bit. Okay, if I just stand here though, you can see the Santa water moving in towards me and growing as it moves in. Oh, I actually don't have to move right now. Is it going to stay that way? Maybe. Either way, this is a really good way to show it off. So it moves in closer. Oh, God. And as it gets closer to you, it gets bigger, starts overlapping, means a lot of damage is happening to enemies. And as you can see, enemies currently can't touch me. Because we have enough knockback, and the Santa Water, oh god. Whatever side the Santa Water's on is giving us enough damage output to just smelt through enemies. But regardless, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the upgraded Santa Water looks like. I don't want this to be an entire run, but there's a good example. Once again, new character. I think the revives do have their uses. Por ejemplo, for example, here, you know, we've revived a few times, but by no means are we just constantly dying after we revive. Now, obviously, I'm playing not how I would normally play. This isn't a build I would normally have, but it doesn't change the fact that I think the revives do have their uses. But yeah, it's definitely a slightly below average character, just not as bad as I think it's being made out to be. So yeah, this is the new update. King's Crown got buffed a little bit. Santa Water now has the upgrade, and I'm super excited for this game's future. Hopefully you guys are too. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you all in the next video.